Hi all my friends. I am leaving the Crystal Hill area at Kofa Wildlife Refuge and leaving ahead of Kent. So Kent's going to join me in a couple of days and I'm going to Buckeye early. So we're going to meet up in that area so I can get some shopping done. There's a PetSmart there. Milo, it really needs some dog food. So I'm going to get a couple bags of food for him, and there's a Walmart. So I need some extra stuff at Walmart, extra, shopping than our rush in and out kind of stuff that we usually do when we get to Walmart. So give me more time to do a thorough shopping of some things that, we need. And then I'll be joining up with Kent in a couple of days. So yeah, but stay tuned on where we end up together. But in the meantime, some of my subscribers that have been with me will recognize this place I'm going back to, and for the new subscribers, stay tuned. So it is a place I've been at before, and actually a couple of times, and it's a good pit stop place if you're traveling through the Buckeye area. Alright, so we're going to go back there, so stay tuned to find out where it's at. Alright, so let's get rolling. Bye! Bye! See you soon! Just said goodbye to Kent. Alright, so here we go down this road that I don't like that one part. It's pretty yucky. Alright, here's that wash that I can't stand. Oh! Woo! I made it. Wow. Just try to stay on the high part. Sorry if that was really jiggly, but yeah, when they dip down like that, I just try to straddle both sides on the highest, the wheels on the highest part on both sides, and then just get up and over it and then turn. Yeah, so you're going over it at an angle instead of straight on. Alright, did it. That's the only bad part, but other than that, it's okay. And you don't have to go through that part if you don't want to. They have some camping up in this part up here, so keep that in mind if you come in here. Okay, so here we go. I gotta tell you this, my Garmin, I call her Edith, Edith can steer you in the wrong direction. I mean, she can drink on the job or something. But anyways, it's always a good idea to look at a map and know where you are going, okay? So she's telling me to go off on left down these BLM roads and everything, and coming off of 95, which I know that's crazy because I've been through this area, and my goal is to get to Highway 10, okay, and then go east. So I know I do not want to go on these BLM roads that she's trying to lead me, because that would be the long way around. She may eventually get me to 10, but after I wander around, and it could be hours in the desert, so always know where you're going. I'm telling you, because Edith can really steer you wrong, or your Garmin can steer you wrong. Alright, so I'm ignoring her right now. Lucky I'm familiar with Quartzsite, so I need to get back into Quartzsite. I'm on 95 and going north to the 10. So lucky I know my way. Once I get up closer, she'll start steering me in the right direction. But I'm telling you, sometimes I use my Google Maps and my Garmin, and I always trust Google Maps a little bit more than my Garmin. But lucky I know where I'm going, and I also know where I'm going when I get to Buckeye. So anyways, I just thought I would mention that because that's what she's doing, steering me on some BLM 219 in 3 miles, and I know she is completely crazy. All right, see you down the road as we travel. Well, something has been happening to my sound when I was recording. I don't know, there's like a lot of vibration, and I still have to figure out what the cause of that is. So sorry, on this clip I have to do a voiceover. But what I had said was that there was 2 rest stops along the way, and you'll see the sign coming up now. And then I'm about 31 miles before Buckeye, where this particular one is at, and also the rock formations. It's kind of a couple cool rock formations out there, but it's not the most spectacular, you know, viewing type drive. But there's a few cool rock formations out there along the drive. It's kind of like a really long stretch, but yeah, but it's you know, it's okay. I've seen more spectacular, but it's okay. Okay, there is an accident or possible multiple accidents in the next couple of exits where I needed to go. I needed 117 for Watson Road. So I am going to take the side street over to Watson. I got off 114, and there is a Love's over here, so I took the exit where Love's is at. And they do have RV dumping there, and they should have propane too. I know I do want to check into that, but I did do my RV dump there last year. But anyway, so I'm pretty sure I remember there is another road off to the left as I turn right here and then left, and I can get back to where I need to go. But I am not going to sit in that traffic. Hopefully I made the right decision. Okay, I'm beginning to think that the people here in Buckeye do not know how to drive. There is an accident now on this exit trying to get out of PetSmart. And I need to turn left and go on the freeway to get to my camping before dark. Oh my gosh. I hope nobody's hurt though. I don't want to sound whiny, but I mean, I can tell it doesn't look like it's too bad. It's, I mean, it's a crunch on the side of the vehicle. Nothing major, but like a fender bender, but oh my gosh. What a day I'm having, trying to get in and out of Buckeye, but oh well. Oh gosh. I'm sure everybody's, I mean, I could tell that the truck there is the one that's involved in it, and he's just crunched on the side. I can't tell the other vehicle. Doesn't look like they've been going very fast though, but enough to do a little side damage. Oh well, okay. I'll get to my spot soon. Look at that beautiful sunset out there. I'm definitely glad that I've decided to come out here to where I'm going to stay the night. It is crazy in the city. I don't know. And there was people staying at Lowe's and other businesses out there overnight. I saw a couple people there, but oh my gosh, if they only knew about 13 miles away is a beautiful place just to stay the night, and you can drive back in to Highway 10. It's not that far off the highway, but it's the recreation camping place out here. I'll show you when I get in there, in the name and everything. Okay, so I should be there just before dark. Oh my gosh, at sunset. And at least I know my way around in there and exactly where I want to go. There's a sign that now says no primitive camping. Primitive camping has been suspended. Last night of primitive camping will be January 21st, 2018. Wow. This was the Buckeye Hills Recreation camping, Buckeye Hills Recreation. I think that's the name of it. And oh my gosh, so now it's already getting dark and I've got to come up with another plan for tonight. This is crazy. Well, this is where I stayed at. It's just a couple miles going north down that 85. From that, it's actually Buckeye Hills Recreation area. So Kent and I came here before. This is Robbins Butte Wildlife Refuge. Well, on the other side, they don't allow you to stay on the refuge, but it's BLM land across from the refuge. But anyway, so I ended up staying here. Kent and I stayed up that road up there a year ago. And yeah, so we stayed here before. So here's that Pyramid Rock. I always called the Pyramid Rock. We were here before. But it's different than being here, you know, all by myself. So I'll tell you about it when I turn the camera around. But I remembered this flat area here before we went up the dirt road, which is just down there a little bit, and then we went up that way. So the dirt road is actually right there, and it continues up there. So I remember this flat area where I'm at now. When we were here last year, there was a person here for a couple of days. So I pulled in, stayed here, and it worked out okay for just one night, but I don't want to camp here for more than one night all by myself out here. All right, so I'll switch the camera around. Well, sorry if this might be a little wiggly, but I am going to use my selfie stick because I'm in a hurry. But the bottom line, Kent researched what happened over at the Buckeye Hills Recreation area. They shut it down because they're going to be turning it into a paid campground. But when that will happen, who knows? They could shut it down for a year, a couple of years. Who knows until they decide to do that. So, yeah, I came over here, and I honestly want to say that I didn't feel the most comfortable here. Down the road, they were shooting, like I said, 8 o'clock in the morning. Last night, there was like 5 vehicles that continued to come in off this road over here, and two vehicles had come really close by my van last night down the road. It just made me feel a little bit more uncomfortable being here in the middle of the desert, all by myself, close to a town. Now, I'm okay being out in the boonies somewhere, and you've got, or maybe even some campers next to you, and they have their off-road rigs, and you just know that there's a different feel when you're out there with people camping. You know, they're enjoying the outdoors, but I just kind of felt, I don't know, just a little vulnerable out here, because they mostly do come out here not necessarily to camp, but to do some of the off-road, but the shooting. So I don't know, I just tucked myself in last night for the first time, second time, sorry, ever since being on the road for the past year and a half that I have ever had to, or I felt, you know, needed to sleep with my bear spray, just for safety precautions. I wasn't paranoid, but I was just playing it safe. And I locked on my doors, stayed inside all night, and then I kept my nose pointed towards the main road to get out. So yeah, I don't know. It just, you know, I'm several miles down this road, and I mean, it's a long way in, and so I kind of felt I'm not close to a quick getaway. It's okay for one night. I don't want to do this a second night, so I'm going to head into town. I'm going to do my shopping at Walmart and everything that I need to do. If I don't get done, then I'll stay in town. You can stay at the Lowe's out there and the Walmart. So I'll just do that if I need to, but I do have a plan on where I hope to make it to by tonight, if not definitely tomorrow in the next couple of days until Kent gets out here. So what an adventure. It turned out to be okay, but yeah, I mean, I just couldn't drive any further at night. I don't do well with night driving, and I just didn't plan it as well as I would have liked to plan my timing to get here. So anyways, it worked out okay, but definitely quite an adventure. I did have a good night's sleep, but I woke up at 7:30 and I was just ready to get up, get going, get what I need to get done, and kind of, you know, get moving here. All right, I felt fine once it got daylight. Like right now, there's people coming in and out, and I don't know, even though the shooting was going on at 8 in the morning, I felt okay. It's just at night I just felt pretty vulnerable. All right, so that's that, and I love you all, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you, and I appreciate everyone out there for watching and for subscribing to my channel. Please like and subscribe if you haven't, and together we can make a difference with my favorite charities, Wilderness on Wheels and Meals on Wheels of America.